Hi, I'm Bart, your friendly employment strategist. Did you know that using a resume writing service can actually hurt your chances of getting a job? Let me explain. Resume writing requires a certain set of skills and knowledge, just like any other professional task. And many people don't possess these skills and knowledge, so they outsource this task to a resume writing service. And that's perfectly fine, because if you don't specialize in something, outsource it. You'll save a lot of time and you'll get better quality. Usually. Let's get back to the resume. Resumes are strategic documents. They should be written strategically. Now, what does that mean? A strategy is a plan for success, but we can't create a plan if we don't have a clearly defined and specific goal. Now, the goal or the purpose of a resume is to get you a job interview for a specific job position. So, the first step to writing an effective resume and cover letter is to clearly define your goal, or in our case, to clearly identify the needs of the employer for that specific job position. And this includes the specific skills, qualifications, and experience needed to be able to perform that particular job. And once you have identified your specific goal or the specific job posting and identified all the needs and qualifications and experiences required, you can now go to the next step and select the appropriate keywords that you need to include in your resume. Of course, in addition to the work experience, your education, and so on, that you would include that directly matches the job that you are applying for. Now, in my experience, many job seekers do this backwards. They first realize that they want to change jobs or they want to look for a new job. They outsource their resume and cover letter to a resume writing service. They get their cover letter and resume, and then they start to look for specific job postings. And once they find them, they use their newly created cover letter and resume to apply for these jobs. And then finally, they become disappointed when they don't get invited to a job interview. And of course, what do they do then? They blame the resume writing service, while in fact, they're not thinking that it's in fact their own fault for not getting called to a job interview. And the biggest reason that this happens is because the resume and cover letter that was written by the resume writing service doesn't contain the specific keywords that match the specific job advertisement. And then the chances are very, very high that the ATS or applicant tracking system will not select your resume to be read in more detail by a human recruiter. So remember that your cover letter and your resume must always be specifically customized to the specific job position that you are applying for. So are resume writing services bad? Should you use them? Many are very, very good. And of course, if you are not sure how to write a resume strategically, absolutely find one that you like and trust and use them. But remember to start by first finding a specific job advertisement that represents the type of job that you want to apply for. Even select one or two, but make sure they are specific to what you are looking for. And then have your cover letter and resume written strategically for those particular job applications. Because remember, even if you're a lawyer, you probably specialize in a certain area of law. If you're a computer programmer, you probably specialize in using specific kinds of programming languages or creating specific types of applications. And the same goes for Sales representatives, you most likely specialize in a particular product or service and industry, and so on and so on. So remember, if you do decide to use a resume writing service, you won't get a cover letter and resume that you can continue using on and on and on for different job positions. You must customize your resume for each job advertisement, and you must customize your cover letter a lot for each different job advertisement. I hope this tip was useful for you, and as always, if you have any comments or questions, please make sure to post them in the comments section below this video.